on the floor.
Serious tools.
Oh, well. I feel like a guest, you know. I can't really tell you how to build a fire.
Yeah, you can. You already cooked the supper. She rushed in there and we did all our vegetables. It was wonderful.
God, that's great.
Yeah,
Talking a mile a minute.
Y'all need to come more often.
Totally unaware of
it was
carrying
great.
it.
I would carry something over to the sink, and the next minute I would look and it would be all chopped up and washed.
That wine I brought out, I should have brought red wine.
I got one.
But it was,
For the bakery.
Yeah.
The one in Armonk doesn't have a bakery, so I kind of bounced back and
So
forth.
if you do a major shop, you do it in Armonk, Mr. Coon.
That's right.
And if you do just pickup shopping, you do it in Bedford.
Bagels we get in bed.
guess what they don't have any of them in Bedford?
What?
Hiking boots.
They don't?
No.
Are you trying to get some in Bedford?
Yeah,
Reese is really.
they don't sell
Didn't know
them.
that.
They don't.
Are you taking off?
That's the only thing
Okay.
they sell there is real estate.
Have a good time.
Lot
Be careful.
of that.
I'll be back.
John,
You be
what's
back
your-
later though, right? We won't be here for the
Boy,
No,
you're a
they-
fool, man.
I know.
You got so many chopped vegetables.
But he has a cute girl.
Have a good time.
Okay.
Have fun. Do
Bye.
you don't know exactly the plan when or just?
No, I'll give y'all a call.
Okay.
and go do something.
Okay.
But
It's great.
we'll be out later.
Oh God, this is scary.
It's all right, it works.
Burn up the
Just a
road.
light show.
It's real pretty.
What tape of what?
Oh, he bought this thing. It's really neat. It's a 4-track.
Oh,
No, is that what you call it?
is that what
4-track
he's talking about?
recorder.
Yes.
Is that the tape he's talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about video.
No, I don't think he's made a video. But it's just music.
Oh,
And he's
Video.
been writing music, and then a lot of it is stuff that. Hot chocolate or something? Would that be good for you, Brian? Would y'all like hot chocolate?
Yes, please.
Why don't you do it? Because you're so good at it.
There's some coke in there too, I think.
Hot chocolate's good on a cold
I
day.
almost got frostbite from playing basketball.
Oh.
Oh, it's cold out there.
It was.
Y'all, we do look Christmassy. I'm telling you, this whole these
If we only
outfits,
had
feel like we should
somebody,
have-
if we only had somebody in a green sweatsuit,
I know, we would be
it
fixed.
would be
Yeah.
Christmassy.
Plus, I know there's one other thing that we need to make it really a Christmas scene.
Two boys drinking hot chocolate.
That's what I need. You got it? Okay, this is gonna surprise me a little while with the other thing that I need to make it a perfect Christmas scene.
Fix some hot chocolate too, Errol,
Okay.
if you're nice.
Oh,
Errol.
there's a pretty tree in the front yard.
Oh, with Carlyn in the fall. Well, this one,
Yeah,
there's
all
this
around,
one, there's
yeah.
one in the back, and then all these along the side. We were just they're great big old birds, and I watched them. There was a pair of them. They were so funny. They were always coming around. That stump that's out there they love because it's full of bugs or something. They're always hopping around that and having a great time. And decided to do when they fly, they spread out their tails, and you see this real pretty streak of white that you can't see until they fly. And they're really beautiful in flight. So he spread out his wings and he took off and he flew right into the badminton net. And it didn't hurt him, but it knocked him down. And he actually looked embarrassed. I don't know, maybe, I guess I was putting that in his head, but to me it looked like he kind of had to,
That's funny watching. I was watching these mockingbirds live right outside our bedroom windows in Texas, in a rose bush. I was down there a lot this year, so I started noticing what they had babies and they birthed them, and all the eggs hatched and all. that.
Look at that.
And they came back a little while, a few months later, a few weeks later. I'm sorry. There's this male and female bird out there, and one of them started doing this ritual. He would repeat the same thing over and over. Like he would do a little dance around, turn around backwards, and turn around frontwards, and fly up in the tree, and then fly back down and do the same little dance.
A mockingbird?
Yeah.
I didn't know they did stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's really
He is.
interesting. Oh, you were really spying on something, watching these birds.
Mm-hmm.
That, she would do, she would fly over to that other tree and fuss and fuss. And the babies were, Brian said he thinks that the mother had taught them to be still, how they have that instinct. because they were the baby birds were absent. This one little place where it's more shallow, the swans stay there, and there we saw a blue heron that
So
was there.
heron. Yeah, there were all kinds of geese and all that.
Lots of
The
Canadian
heron was
geese.
really
Isn't
interesting
it
to watch.
amazing
I
how
hate that
30
geese.
miles from New York, what you can,
Yeah.
from Manhattan?
It's unbelievable.
I know.
It
We
really
had geese
is.
in our
Good
movie.
to see ya.
So big, Santa, you're early.
Oh,
What is this? It's only the 5th.
Is it cold out there, Claus?
My goodness.
I woke up 20 days early.
Oh, so you thought you'd get a head start.
I'm glad you came by here first. I
Yeah.
would have climbed down the chimney, but there was a fire going.
Oh, that'd have been pretty hot.
Is this your first stop?
Yeah, I'll take it in.
Got a lot of good. Got any stuff for us in there?
Oh, here's your box. Okay, you can have it.
Oh, is this the same empty box you gave me last time?
You
Oh,
get to
that's
keep
nice.
Hey,
it.
that's a
Oh.
good idea, Sam.
Yeah, you can always use a good
Empty
box.
Empty boxes.
You can fill them up. Has shiny paper inside?
Oh, yeah. You could put somebody's present in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look what he got carved. Great
Oh,
glove.
oh, boy,
You know-
Santa. Ho,
Tell me
ho,
how
ho.
much you really need a new mitt.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have one.
And she really has trouble catching without
I
it.
know, it hurts my hands catching all those fly balls.
Oh, look at this.
Let's see, who's this
A
one?
A
tank.
tank.
Hey,
Oh.
watch it, Sam.
Next time you go to war, you'll have
Thank
to
you,
go in.
Santa.
For the next war, that's good.
There you are.
Oh, this is great. Look, it's the invisible
Now, what
toy.
is that? And, oh, it's another. It's an invisible toy.
Yeah.
I feel like I was sort of
And
favored.
everybody, this is another one of my bags.
This is great. I've always wanted one of these.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
there's the
whoa,
real
whoa.
side. Yeah, that's a real one.
Ho, ho.
Diana, you gotta go back to the North Pole and get some better stuff. He knew
I
that.
didn't,
He knew
my
you
elves
were
didn't have time to craft another one
Well,
of
it
those
must be a
crystal
phony.
things.
That's great, Claus.
Yeah.
Hey, you want
Yeah,
some money back? Hey,
listen,
you don't want it
Santa,
back,
sure
right?
do thank you for my baseball glove.
Okay, well, I had fun
No,
playing with
not
it.
yet. I'll ask for it
Hey, Carl,
tomorrow.
listen, I wonder if you could loan that glove to Errol sometime, because, you know,
Errol,
he's lost his.
he's lost his glove.
Yeah.
A guy in a
Well,
red
I
suit
don't know. You know, I have all winter to break it in before next season. So you know, gotta go to spring training.
That's right. Good, Carl.
Can't
Where
go
do you
without
get
my
your?
man.
Where do you buy your clothes, Santa Claus?
I don't.
Where do they come from?
Gee, I'm Chief Elf.
Is that Brooks Brothers or
Chief Elf makes them for you?
Chief
It's
Elf?
the sewing elf.
The sewing elf?
Sewing elf.
He makes all the sewing stuff.
No.
And you guys are always talking about Mrs. Claus doing all the sewing.
She does?
No, Mrs. Claus just cooks things.
Oh,
She's in the kitchen all day.
what is she cooking tonight? What are you having tonight?
I have no idea.
Something good, though.
I think it's going to be about 10 cookies and milk.
That's
My
right.
usual
That's what
About
people
10
usually
cookies and
leave
milk?
for.
and
10
Yeah.
milks or just one milk?
1 milk and 10 cookies.
Claus, I think you need a new barber for your beard.
Yeah.
It needs a little trimming.
Have a comb.
Thanksgiving dinner would like to be nice to him, but didn't answer his phone. He's really the sweetest guy, and he's funny. And do you know what he did once?
Does he have children?
He has 3 children, 3 grown children. I'm sure he must have been with them Thanksgiving, but we never saw his car leave, so what? Maybe,
Maybe
We just-
somebody came and got it.
yeah, maybe I
Did we
just
tell
wasn't
y'all
looking
he
out the
produced
window.
a play on Broadway
He
in
produced a play on
1929?
Broadway.
I think he told
Yeah.
me that.
Isn't
You
that
did?
something?
That was a heck of a year to go into production.
It's called
Yeah.
Phantoms.
And how much do you say he
Cost me
lost?
$6,000 to put that show up. Lost $1,200.
It was cost what?
It cost $6,000.
But, I mean, what was the name of it?
Phantoms.
Yeah.
We tried to look it up. We have
wasn't
an
in
old
our book.
book that Kevin's
You
mom
know who
gave
made the
us.
most money on that?
He lied.
The most money on that, he said, was damn carpenters. You know, they were making $250 a week back then.
In 1929, carpenters made
Carpenters
that much.
were?
Can you believe that?
Ho, ho, ho.
I said, well, things haven't changed, Doc.
How many carrots are
This
gonna
state's
feed them to the
That's
reindeer?
amazing when
Okay.
you consider.
They're probably getting hungry.
Well, it's at her house.
What year was it?
How many carrots was
Yeah, I
there?
think you could probably find a carrot in the kitchen.
I'm just trying to think what minimum.
Oh! I'm gonna lose some weight for Christmas.
So you
Well,
can eat your cookies?
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Eat-
I look better. My appearance is better. S Claus. I'm now going to get some carrots for Rudolph and the reindeer. Oh, want a carrot?
Ever since, yeah, in the 70s,
You
of
don't?
course, everything went crazy with inflation.
Okay.
The oil embargo and all that stuff. But even then, last night I was watching Arthur, movie Arthur. Now, that movie was made only 5 years ago, 1982. And there was a reference of the line of, you know, I'll take the subway, how much does the subway cost? And she says 60 cents. Well, now it's $1. So that means, boy, there's been a 70% increase
Yeah.
just in 5 years.
It's good to say get an early start.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes what I do when I'm up real early, sometimes I am, I just leave the presents on top of the houses so I know which ones to get.
On top of the houses?
Yeah, I just leave them up on the roof so when I land there, I can just pick them up and go down the chimney real quick. I don't need to start through my bag.
Oh, I get you. I mean, you leave them out there like early in the month. and they
That's
don't
how you
know
get
they're
ahead.
there. They don't know they're there, huh?
What do you do if it rains?
I have them,
Waterproof presents?
yes, waterproof bags.
Oh,
Oh,
that you
I see.
cover them. That's pretty
I have
good.
a tarp too.
I always wondered, maybe you can answer this for me. I always wondered how Santa Claus could get to so many places. Do you depend on helpers, or do you really go to every place?
I go to every place.
Wow. Oh, you are some kind of fast guy.
Travel with
I'm not
the
fast.
sound.
The reindeers do that. They just.
Well, that's really
I
something.
bet you have some
That's the reason
unusual
why the beard
stories.
is all like this, is because it's going like this and flying.
Anybody ever catch you?
Oh no.
Any little kids ever catch you?
Oh, one time before. That's the way they got that poem.
Oh, it was the night before Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody saw you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how they got that story. That's how they got that scoop.
Yeah, they exaggerated it though.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
What part of it was exaggeration?
Entire part where I laughed so much. I don't laugh that much. I mean, I laugh a lot, but not every time I look at someone. I don't go.
Oh, I see. They just make that. You know, they always write things like that in papers.
Sometimes the press can be unfair.
Yeah.
They're also making me sound a little too fat. I'm not that fat.
You don't look bad to me.
Yeah.
That's right. I was wondering. There was something about you that I thought was a little different than I'd imagined, and that was the weight thing. The weight thing. I knew it was something I couldn't put my finger on.
I knew I was 200 pounds. I am 200 pounds.
You
but- Yes.
Do you have a hard time keeping it off?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, I'm just reading my gourmet magazine. Get some
What is
ideas.
that?
It's a custard with chocolate topping. I thought you'd like it. This article is entitled From Neo-Gastronomic Sybarites to Tibetan Yak Burgers.
I didn't do what they had last night.
How do I look without my shirt?
You look fun.
That little baby creme brulees, those were good.
Calm me down.
A gourmet
You're
magazine.
kidding, is it?
I mean, this
How
is
lucky
really
did you get?
exciting. Because people saying, God, I'd love some bread pudding. And I said, well, I just don't make it because I've never liked it. I've made it. It was okay when I made it, but Knott's bread pudding. This is this hotel in London, and they make this pudding that is light as a feather. I am so
I can't
excited.
believe it's in
I
there.
can't stand it.
Where's the
One of the
bread?
best
Yes,
restaurants on the globe.
186.
Oh man, this sure is.
But we were just talking about it, and I said, God, I'd love to have that recipe. Chefs of influence. Oh, gosh, I hope they put the recipe in here. They have a picture of it.
We have the English
They wouldn't do that to you.
Picture
would
of the
they?
chef, please.
It must be there.
Pass out. Wait, braised oxtail with spring
I
vegetables.
want braised oxtail.
Raisin
There it
bread
is.
pudding, Graham Dunton. Here it is. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh.
Oh, God can taste it.
Sure, for 20 minutes. Man, this is great.
A tiny bit. I brought my Wawa too. Or my gin, whatever you prefer to think I keep.
Mama's
Hide their vodka in that. Used an Astros cup. It's PCB poison.
Becky was telling me that because when she called, I think it was before the Tupperware party. It was sometime earlier than that when I was really having a terrible time with the book.
Next one.
Yeah.
You never hear it again until you go in one of the and sometimes you hear it even better in some of those theaters when you're doing the mix.
It really, there's so many things that go into when an audience member sees a film, and without them it must seem awfully strange.
Well, yeah, if you know, it's not finished.
But you don't know it though when you're watching it.
People don't
At
know
least
that.
A lot of people don't know it when they're
There's a scene when Gene goes out in the morning, right at the beginning of the movie, and he goes out and pulls a crab trap out and looks in, throws it back over and walks back into the house. Well, that's a musical sequence. And it seems long when you don't have music with it. But it will be scored. Yeah, I think it's good.
And there's something about it that's very mystical or spiritual. I mean, you leave the film with a sense of not having been told what it's about, but you love all these people and you kind of are happy for them that they figured something out, and yet nothing hits you in the face or.
That's the best kind.
Oh, amazing.
To be able to get that and get those kinds of performances into. For most people walk out and think, hey, I really like that. Well, you know why? And then later on,
Makes you happy. The movie makes you happy.
you have that realization. Oh yeah, whatever. And then to think about if it's there, the symbolism, but to not be slapped in the face with it.
Yeah,
Think
not
about
at
it.
all.
Oh yeah.
Very spiritual. It's real fun.
This was supposed to be something.
Circumstance.
These people, these people. I still have to get it right, but I think I know it's all there.
And hardly wait to read.
It's amazing how when you're really on track, it doesn't matter what you do, whatever you do is right. It's right there.
The days that you're off,
Yeah.
you're really off.
Doesn't matter what you do, it's all going to be
It's
wrong.
not going to be right. Might as well go to bed and start over tomorrow. Oh, God.
Now we got that worked out. What we now have to do is go to
Yeah.
the next level. We have to really express it. We have to go to the level of expressing the emotion. He was talking about a moment where he saw a scene that Eleanor Duza did where she came, she had some big thing she discovered, found out about in life. And what she did was express it. She worked on a thing where she was fighting waves in the surf. And it was like, oh, like that kind of, that's the image she used to create the moment. And it was like a stunning thing to him. He said, but that was beyond what we're doing, you know, not achieving it on that level. And I agree. I think that there's something to the fact that he taught a lot of actors that already knew how to act. And Stanislavski taught a lot of Russians who were very expressive people in a natural state to go back to the center and, you know, rather than somebody that's not expressive at all and try to teach them to go from the center.
Right.
You know, it takes them a long time to express, so you have to give exercises that get people to express themselves if you start out from scratch with somebody. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
the British, yeah.
He wanted a critique from everybody about how he ran the meeting, which, you know, is the same kind of thing.
He intellectualizes it
He's
all.
very conscious of,
I just love Gary.
I
I just love him. I think he's just a great guy. I haven't been with him that much, but I love the story that he told on
Did
himself.
you hear that story?
With
No,
that Paul Newman? That's
well,
what
it
I'm
was
thinking
with,
of.
what's the fellow's name from Houston, the guy who helped produce,
You can't say it out loud. Emergency.
Dr.
Dr. Allen.
No, not Alan Taylor, but another guy.
Oh, Jim Bernhardt.
No, this was a fella.
Big guy?
No, he hung around the set. He came around the set a couple times when we were doing the movie recently.
Jim Good.
Oh, no. The other doctor.
Yeah.
Little Italian
Right,
guy.
right.
What's his name? You know the little Italian guy's a friend of your mother's.
He's been around the studio.
Yeah, he comes
Occasionally.
around the studio.
Oh, Vince Priebus.
Vince
That's it.
Privatera.
Vince and Gary were this benefit for the Paul Newman crew.
Yeah.
For
Oh, yeah.
The
That's a great piece, yeah.
did you hear the story?
It was when Vince stood on his
Stood on his foot for 10 minutes while he was talking to Paul Newman. And Gary said to him later, "Did you realize you were stepping on my foot?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Why didn't you get off?" He says, "Gary, I was scared to death."
I'm deeply fond of Gary. I mean, from having worked with him, and he's teaching exercise work for me now in this phase.
He's funny. He's got a great sense of humor. When we were doing,
Becoming a good teacher,
He knows the exercise.
And not talking all the
Really
time.
important thing to do.
I've been really brutal with him about teaching. He's gotten a lot better. He's got like 10
I have to leave
students
lead
now.
work behind.
And I
Complete that,
see
go to
the
next
work
level.
when those those grown-ups go to his class and come back to do scene work, it busts open. It's so much better. And I sat in on one of his classes, and he was just right on with everybody about where they were in the work.
That stuff, the exercise work is
Vital.
the basis of good work.
they
You have to do it.
And it seems so inexplicable and so weird, and God, if you
Feel
go
more
through
crazy.
it, I mean, everybody looks like they're going crazy, but Gary really knows it. He's so healthy. Doesn't let anybody
Right.
go within. He'll say, "Come on, get it out, breathe, do this stuff. Don't go inward, do the task." I mean, it's really wonderful. I'm so proud of him.
That's great.
Well, he's really learned. First, a
Well,
lot of
to
people
learn
hated
how
him.
to teach is a hard thing.
Yeah, it's very
My
tough.
gosh.
And I've been through it, so I've been very helpful to him about how to become a teacher. It's good. It's real good because his heart's in the right place.
It's a real gift.
And boy, he knows the work. He really knows it. Why wet? I've not yet skimmed the article, but your cover picture says it all. Who's going to help this guy up off the floor come say his 60th birthday? Okay. I said that to you?
Something like that to me, unless I misunderstood.
Man,
When we were at Mike's,
what was I gonna send you? Gosh, that's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a month or so.
yeah, anyway, it's,
Well, I have no idea what I was gonna send you. Was it an article or?
I don't know, maybe.
He looked for the perfect one.
That doesn't work.